are live! Back again, folks. This is Brett Bet episode part 2. Your host, JP, aka The Demon, to talk about Kaladin's relationships. Just joking. Anyway, you're here with the shoutouts. We are back for part 2. So if you joined us for part 1, you now know that there is a tie on the Brett Bets. The captain and the director are leading. The hitman is down by 1. Nobody knows where Manny is.
Like I got cheated.
And Josh and I are planning a sweet comeback because we were not allowed to participate in most of book 1 and 2 questions.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like I got cheated. I had like one of 20 questions, and now I'm in like last place.
Dude, that's what happens when you suck. Oh, dude, somebody's gonna die later. All right. Before we get started, let's go around and do intros. Again, you're joined with your host. I just introduced myself, so I don't need to do it again. But you also have the El Capitan.
Hey, who's the host? Is it
Capitan coming to you from
it's the demon, mofo.
Oh, it's Demon.
In a bar in Sadius's camp, and we're drinking a bunch of firewater, and we all have stew. And there's a huge dude right next to me who says his name is Rock, and he's pretty cool. So I think I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place.
I like it.
I'm in a good place.
We also have Eam the Dream.
Cherry here behind Manny's giant head.
If you could see this guy creep up and
I'm on this side and I still couldn't see you.
I'm gonna leave.
Brett, the director.
Could you leave?
I drove here. Yes, I could.
Can you pick me up some Los?
I got Uber waiting for me.
Yeah.
Manny, he can make you los.
And
We got Tip Man here,
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
for
man.
Manny to leave.
wow.
All
Rock
right.
wants to know, why am I saying these things? It's because I'm on a podcast, Rock.
Why you say these things?
Why you say these things? Yeah, that's amazing. All right, guys. Now that we are up and ready, actually, I do believe that the Dream had something to say in the beginning of the
Yes.
I knew it.
What was it?
It's about
The Night Mother.
the
We were
Night
talking about
Mother,
the Night Mother, and you guys said that.
AKA, or not AKA.
And you said Dalinar was definitely the first one.
Out of
but
the group.
according to the
didn't.
timeline, his wife died in 1163, circa 1163. That's the time.
Okay.
And our current time in the book in Oathbringer is 1173, which is only 10 years. Which means that Lift, who is 13, would have known the mother beforehand.
No, how would she have known when she was 3?
Depends on whether she's really 10.
She could have, not that she did.
That's what I'm saying, so we don't
It's
know.
possible. We don't know.
All
All right.
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air.
Yeah.
right.
Cool.
It's not 100% either way. Correct.
I agree. All right.
Correct.
Moving on.
But the people who drink the drink believed on
Did we take a
did it
drink on
first.
I don't think we took a drink. It
Oh,
was just a
We
discussion.
didn't.
we
take a
didn't.
drink on that.
But people were very sure that.
I thought we were gonna do a
But
double.
Manny can do a
Not
double
this
shot
people.
later.
I was like,
when we find out that
I would
that's
still
what-
say
she's like,
I would
8.
still say Dalinar, I think.
Yeah.
So
I still
Well,
believe Donald.
We'll find out someday.
And now
Let's move on.
I'll take a double of that right now.
Oh!
Put me down for a double.
Ben's down for a double on that.
It's only,
Are you
it's
saying
only
Lift or
Ben.
Dalinar?
It's
Ben's the
Dalinar,
only
yeah.
one. If it's not Dalinar, Ben's doing a double.
Ben, I'm marking it in.
Pencil
Down
in.
for a double.
got us.
All right.
All right, here we go, folks. This is on episode
If
14.1.
it's not Donald, that's what I'm saying.
Episode 14, part 1.
Yeah, 14 part 1. And this is back when we were doing foolish parts. But anyway. Will Adolin killing Sadius, will the guilt, I guess I wrote this like a fool, but will the guilt of Adolin killing Sadius...
Did you think it was a text message?
Impact him a lot or a little? I had to read, it was hard to read.
Wow.
Holy shit.
You need to do this better.
Well, it's on Andrew.
That's why
Will the guilt of killing Sadius impact him a lot or a little?
So I think
That's
that's
a tough question.
well, I think
right
the
now-
Well, I think
understanding.
it's safe to say it didn't impact him at all.
Yeah, at all. So a little.
So a little.
Just-
Right.
If
So
a little
what we
is
said
none,
is-
yeah.
And we,
Because
if you guys
he
remember,
confessed it to Shalon, and Shalon was like, "Oh, big fucking whoop! I don't give a shit."
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
right?
why didn't you do it
So
a
it's a
year
little.
ago?
She was like, mother, father, I killed my mom.
Yeah,
so guys,
yeah.
listen to this.
That's
So
much many.
if you remember, Captain's right. So when we were discussing this, he had just done it at the end of book 2.
Right.
And we were
Just
all like,
did it.
oh shit, is this going to come back and F him a lot or a little?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, clearly I think we could close it. And it was
But there's
just brushed
still a
under the rug.
possibility.
Even
of this
Dalinar was
coming
like,
back.
ah.
Yeah, but there's a good possibility this could still come back later.
It could.
All right,
Sure.
but
Yeah,
I think
I think it's good enough to close out.
I
though.
think we're
But
good
could you
enough to
also
close.
say
A
that
little.
the entire Sadeas's entire army turning on them in the frickin' one town is because
That was because of Dalinar and his relationship with Jackass.
Oh,
What was Jackass's name?
Fucking Ramses or whatever the fuck that dude.
what was his? What was that bastard's name who fucked Kaladin over in the beginning?
Yeah. Whoever that was.
Wow, our memory sucks.
Yeah,
you
our
and me,
memory
not
Not as bad as
fails.
mine.
Drop
Anyway,
the
whoever
ball.
that was, yeah.
That asshole
Ramadan or
he fought him at the end. It was super dope. Rock killed him.
Amaram.
Amaran!
Amaranth.
That
Jesus.
fucker. That fucker.
Sorry,
Oh,
folks.
the
If
guy
you're
from
watching
Final
this, we
Fantasy
are
IX.
nerds. We are just a little bit.
Except that's Amaranth.
Okay.
Amaranth.
So anyway, I put that all 100% on Dalinar and Amaran. Dalinar had one opportunity to pull Amaran back, and he kind of blew it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think even Dalinar doing that would have pulled
Who
him
blew
back.
it, Amaran or Dalinar?
Dalinar not.
Dalinar. Although it could say Amaran because he got his ass killed.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway,
What's
going
the
down
bet?
this.
What's the bet?
So little
So
is the answer.
Yeah, a little is the answer. I said a little. Ben said big damage. Damn, Ben.
Damn, Paul further behind. I said
Yeah.
big damage.
Josh said big damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
Brett said
Yeah.
big damage.
yeah.
Oh!
Manny said big damage.
Oh, big surprise. I got it wrong.
Captain said just a little. Boom.
I still think for now it's still damage, but I still think it can be open.
It is open, and
I
they'll
hope
do
it's
double.
reopened and
They'll
I
do
am
double.
100%
It's open.
correct.
That,
Oh,
it
it's, no,
has,
we're
that
closing
has
it, but
the
it could
double
get
shot
reopened.
effect.
That's it.
That's
Could,
what I meant.
we're closing it, but it could become reopened.
A double shot effect, yeah.
Yep, double shot effect.
Surprised I said big damage.
I have two.
Me too.
Closed episode
Watch it
2.
again.
Interesting.
Good thing it's all on video.
Yeah.
Pop, pop video.
That's where I wrote all these notes, editing video. Okay, next. Will Adolin become a Radiant? This is wide
gonna be a
open,
fight.
boys.
This is still open.
I do want to just revisit what we said. I said he will. Ben said no, but he'll get an honor blade. Josh said no, not a Radiant. Brett said not a Radiant. Manny said, oh, he's gonna be a Radiant.
I believe in him. I believe in you, Aiden.
And then Dross said,
be already on.
Dross
Oh, he's
said
gonna be.
no, not a Radiant. So Dross, Brett, Cherry, and Ben
Josh.
said not a Radiant. Manny and me said he's going to become a Radiant. Personally, now that we've read more from this point, I think he's going to awaken his own sword. But I think he's going to be the first character to reawaken a dead Spren. My personal.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I think so too.
What?
That's a,
I think
that
it's
mean?
going to bond
That
him.
would
then.
make him a Radiant.
I think it's going to bond him and make him a Radiant. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
Knowing what I know now, I would probably agree with that.
But we
Too
can't
bad.
change
That
these,
sounds
by the
like
way,
a
guys.
good bet.
Can't
Too
change
bad
it.
you can't change
Wait, we
it.
can change
I'm
it?
not
can't.
saying.
But-
anything else.
But
Want to clarify what Jeff meant?
what? No, never mind.
Radiant means he's a true Radiant. Like, it's bonded to him. Like,
Yeah.
his friend is bonded to him, and he has the powers of a Radiant. That's
Right.
that's what a
Yeah,
Radiant
his
is.
spread and sperm is going to be great.
I bet it
Yeah,
is.
manual's first hand.
Firsthand.
Moving on, guys. Moving on. Sorry. Okay. Is Dalinar's boon to remove the pain? We can actually do this one.
Well,
Can we?
Can we?
yeah, we can now.
Can we?
We can.
Yeah,
we can.
his boon was, well, what he asked for was to forget.
He asked to forget
Which is essentially removing.
To remove
Well,
the
it
Is
wasn't
it?
to remove the pain.
Yeah.
But no, the whole reason he wanted to forget was
The
because
whole
he
reason
couldn't
he
live
was in
with it.
pain is because he killed his wife.
Yeah, and he wanted to forget because he
And he
couldn't live
wanted to
with it.
forget that.
He wanted to forget his wife.
Yeah.
We know
Which was
That's
what was
removing the
causing
pain.
him pain.
Yeah.
But
we
it
know
wasn't
that
about
for
the
sure?
pain. It was
Yes,
just
it was. It was about
Yes,
the
it
pain.
was.
See, we could argue this one.
No, we
that is
cannot.
not about
No, we
argument.
cannot.
Yeah, I would
No.
say this is not arguable.
What'd you say? Just read
What's
his
the
answer.
other
That's why it's
option?
arguable.
I haven't read my answer, and I
You guys
still
are on
think
my
that
side, so
it's
just so you know.
arguable.
Is Dalinar's boon to remove the pain? We said he didn't go to her and say, remove my pain. We argued a lot about, like, did he say forget her or whatever? Okay, Josh
what's the
said
bet?
yes. Ben said yes. Brett said no. Jeff said no. Manny said no. Andrew said no.
So
Whoa! So Josh and Ben get a victory.
yes.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree as well.
That is the.
I disagree.
I don't want another
He
drink.
literally
If you
went-
watch this episode, we were arguing about did he go and say like remove my pain? No, we were like he said I need to forget or something else.
No,
And,
because
so that's
pain.
what we
The
said.
only reason you remove the pain is by forgetting. There's no way you could just say I want to remember, but still not feel the pain. That's
Right.
not that's
I'd
not
like to hear your guys' arguments.
I
guys
agree
all said no,
100%.
To be
with
honest,
Cherry.
there's really no argument to be had. It all comes down to us actually listening to that episode and knowing exactly what was said.
Well, I mean, but if what Jeff recorded that is Dalinar wanting to remove the pain, that's what he wished for. He essentially went and said, I don't want to have to keep living this with what's going on. I want to, and forgetting and
Okay,
removing
so
the pain.
in
from
looking
thing.
up information, it says Dalinar sought the Night Watcher to end the pain he was feeling after accidentally causing
Wow.
the death of his wife.
But
Oh,
what,
that's wiki.
Damn.
but what
Yeah,
was
Wiki.
what was our
definition,
actual
right?
bet?
So here's what I
Verification.
argue that we do.
Wait,
here's
read
what
it
I
again. Read the question.
Here's what I argue that we do.
You guys take a shot at me and Josh.
Because you're
Brett. I beat Tyler.
No, listen. The director's right. The director's right. I say for now, let's give Josh and Ben the win. However,
When he
Agreed.
finally went to the Night Watcher, he has to be forgiven.
oh,
Much to the confusion of the Night Watcher, eventually cultivates and
Shit.
erases his memory of Evie. She describes it as a pruning. His memory
No, but what did
Let
he
me be
read the question.
forgiven.
so he
Read the
can grow and
question.
heal.
is Dalinar's boon to remove the pain? It's not. It's to be forgiven.
Wait,
Forgiven.
Boom, boom, boom.
Forgiven.
I don't
Boom!
that's your thing.
Smash up
He
a
sought
cup,
the Night Watcher
motherfucker.
to
It
end
really
the
comes
pain he
down
was
to,
feeling.
because no offense, Jeff,
When
but
he
I don't
finally
trust
went
your
to the
notes.
Night Watcher, he
It
asked
really
to be
comes down
forgiven.
to the exact. It really doesn't
Yeah.
come down to a wiki. It comes down to the exact.
The fact
what
that
he
I
said
wrote,
during making the
however,
bet.
what I wrote
Yeah.
is close to what we were saying.
Right.
And so the Brett bet came down to what
It's coming down
is
to the
Dalinar's
details of what we
boon
said, yeah.
to remove the pain. However, for now, we could do a few things.
Yeah.
We can award somebody, or we could leave it open and then go watch it right after this.
I think we'll leave it open.
It's episode 14.1. So we'll folks.
Part 1. Yeah.
14 part 1. We are going to go ahead and close this right after we watch that.
Yes.
All right.
So we'll leave that open for now.
So we'll leave it blank.
Oh. Captain's gone.
The captain is gone. Captain.
All right. Next.
All right. Danny read that.
Next one.
Captain.
Next.
So with that intense Wikipedia reading from the fact checker, we decided that we're going to leave it for now with a dash. And then
Okay.
right after this, we're going to watch together that clip.
Okay.
And we're going to see how we defined it. However, the fact that I wrote is Dalinar's boon to remove the pain, that was our debate. We were debating on what specifically
Yeah, I think we were
he
were
asked.
debating the specifics
And-
of it, and to say
and-
like, oh, well, that means he's removing
Yeah.
the pain.
And we were
If
debating the
specifics, then that's essential.
And
I don't
he
know
did
which one
ask
we did,
her
though.
for forgiveness.
Yeah.
Now that when Manny read that, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So,
All right, next one.
but we'll check
do
it,
that.
folks. We'll check it, and also
granted by
write your
everybody.
opinion on there. Write your opinion on there. Who do you support? Me and the cool people,
Or
or
you could totally
these
also agree.
guys?
Next one.
His last point, real
Next
quickly.
one.
He asked for forgiveness, but what was he given? The ability to forget, which is why
You
he
forgot
was it.
all of her.
Yep, which is
that's
what
why I'm
removes the
saying-
pain.
But that was
You're
not the
potentially
purpose to
right.
remove the
That's-
pain. She just
No,
wanted him to grow.
Guys, can we stop
She
going
was
in a circle
growing
when
him.
we're going to investigate it later? Let's move on, please.
Wait, he's growing him. He's growing him, remember?
Great. Let's cultivate the
cultivate
next
it.
question.
Wait! Come on, this is part of the episode.
Cultivate
These
your
debates are
hunger
part of the
before you
episode.
It's not a
idealize.
debate, though. There's no
Hang on,
debate to be
hang on,
had.
hang
It comes
on.
up to what we said. Let's
Dream.
move on.
Awesome.
But
Director, it is important for us to debate our opinions because our commenters are going to want to comment their own opinions on this, which is what we want
Indeed.
them to do, which is why it's important for us to
exactly.
have
I
the
want to
discussion.
hear the opinion
Somebody get this
so
guy a
bad.
Snickers.
I think for
Seriously.
the record, we should also invite our commentators to give themselves one-word identifiers, such as the demon, captain,
Yeah.
director, something like
like
that.
it.
Feel free to give yourself a one-word identifier.
I
You
like
might be
that.
shouted out on
First
the
of
show.
all,
Like a
Andrew,
YouTube tag, perhaps?
I just have one thing to say. I just have one thing to say. Cultivate your hunger before you idealize. Motivate your anger to make them all realize. Climbing a mountain, never coming down.
Oh, God. All right. On to the next question. We're going to come back to that, folks.
It's
but
breaking
please,
to the contents, never falling down.
Please.
okay,
Please let us
calm
know.
down.
So, here's a good one. Does Eshonai make a reappearance? This is after her death, I believe. We made this Brett bet.
Ooh, can we
And,
even
uh,
answer that with 100% certainty?
We can't.
Yeah.
And
What was the question?
we can't.
Oh,
can't.
We have a good
so we have to
idea.
just leave that
This
one open.
was also a team that we all agreed
Bet she does.
she does.
That she does
So,
what?
Make a
Ooh,
reappearance.
that's a good
She
one.
did make
So-
a reappearance.
No, she
well,
didn't.
Yasna
we
did.
think.
No, we don't know.
we think it's her because it's that little
It's
spread
her
thing.
friend. Yeah.
No, we
Yeah.
thought it's not proven because
don't know.
also her buddy died in that same thing, and
Uh-huh.
that was what was creeping. Whereas if earlier on Eshonai's body, it might have just symbolic, like, oh, there's spread,
Right.
you know, zip around. But it was
So we're
when
not
her
sure.
buddy died.
We're not 100%.
So that one's
well,
open.
we're all pretty
Definitely aren't
positive that it's
So,
her.
folks, let us know what your opinion is on this one because we think that Eshonai is making a reappearance, and quite possibly it is Eshonai's spread.
Yeah.
However,
She's gonna come back as a radiant.
we don't know.
What?
We'll see.
Eshonai?
Well, no, because
Nice.
the Parshendi can be reborn. At least the ones that
Yeah,
go
in
to the
storm.
hell and
Yeah.
then they come back in the storm.
So anyway, we don't know. We want your thoughts and theories on this. We honestly consider a lot of things. We're considering that can they be reborn in the storm? Is it Eshonai? Is it
Her
friend.
her friend who died right there? That's
Right,
what she
right,
found
right,
by
right.
his body. That friend. There's a lot of possibilities here. We want to hear your opinions. We're going to leave it open, wide open. For
That's
your
what she
information, though, we all agreed that Eshonai will make a reappearance. We did not say that it had to be that Spren. We just alluded to that it's possible that that Spren is Eshonai.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, where is
PK Fella.
Oh, you play Smash.
Oh, I skipped one. Here we go. Is Halaram, Shallan's brother, dead round 2?
Jeez.
Well, we don't know that, right?
I think we do now. Because they talked about it again, the Ghost Bloods did. But there was a second round of this.
But this
It
is. We said that it could be reopened because
Yeah.
Sanderson could.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Throw it
Oh,
for a little
here we
bit.
go. Here,
It's the
let me
same
read
thing.
this though. This is if it gets reopened. This is what we said.
What is it?
So we already took our punishment for the first one.
Yeah.
Those who lost.
Yeah.
For those who want to be aware of what we think for the reopening version, Brett said he could be alive if it was another person in the armor. Ben said alive. It was another person in the armor. I said dead.
Fuck.
Skybreakers. Josh said maybe alive. Andrew said maybe alive. Manny said
really good.
dead. Ghost Bloods.
You guys are really sticking to some.
So
answers.
what
Let's
we did
give.
here?
Should we give that point to Jeff and Manny then?
What we
This doesn't
said.
have a point. This
time
is
out.
round
Time
2.
out. No, time out. So this was early in book 2, and what we were doing is we said, well, could he be alive or dead? And if so, was he part of an organization? That was the 2-parter for this. I said he's dead and he was joining the Skybreakers. You said he was dead but joining the Ghost Bloods. We found out from the Ghost Bloods that he was dead joining the Skybreakers.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else said he might still be alive. That was another person in the armor.
Yeah,
which still could potentially be an armor. But we did find out that Helleram was joining the Skybreakers.
I feel, even though I'm on the losing side, that I'm on the losing side. He was getting armor.
Yeah.
I think I get a point for that one.
So I get a point then too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Manny
isn't this the same-
and
Do I get
Jeff
2
get
points and
I
you
feel
get
it's
one?
the same bet.
This is the same
Because
bet.
I said Skybreakers.
It doesn't matter.
You said Ghostbloods, bitch.
But they don't even say anything.
No.
Points.
They said
more
alive.
information.
You're right. They
We
did.
took
All right,
bet.
that's fair.
We took
That's
another
fair.
bet based off
Almost
more
the same
information.
bet,
Yeah, we did.
and it was the same outcome.
For-
I don't see
14.2.
why we would take any more bets unless this is the same bet.
I know we had a good discussion on
so
this because I
confused.
remember Manny and I
Yeah,
arguing
yeah.
about whether he might join the Skybreakers or he might join the Troop Ghostbloods.
I'm thinking,
I gave
okay,
Manny
okay.
and
No,
Jeff
yeah,
a
yeah.
point for that one. So
Yeah,
me, Ben, and Brett and Josh all drink.
Now that means that if it does get reopened, it's because it was another person. It was another person
the
in
double,
the armor, which means
double
that
reversal
Manny-
drink goes
that
into
means
effect.
that quadruple drink. That's right, Captain.
Ooh.
You got it. That's a
All
quad
right.
drink. If
No, if he's
I'm
alive,
wrong.
then I zero out because my first bet was alive.
That's right. All right. All right.
I thought that one through.
Yeah. Okay. Next, episode 15, folks. We moved on.
All right.
Oh no, that was the one I skipped to. I'm sorry. That was episode 15. Does that should I make a appearance? We already said so. The good old Elokar has a spren. Oh.
This
was
one is
good.
confirmed.
Yes. Here's how we answered. You guys ready?
Yeah. No. Shoot.
I said yes. Manny said yes. Brett said yes. Ben said no. Josh said no.
I
And
know
then-
I was not there for this one.
And then you were. I wrote it. Josh said no.
I
wrote
And then Andrew said no. Elokar won't make it. Which is half true.
I'll give myself a
You were
no for
wrong
that
for
one.
the
still,
wrong
though.
reason. Or for
Yeah.
the right
Yeah,
reason.
it was for the wrong. It was the right
Oh,
outcome, but for the wrong reason.
That's right.
So we found out he had a
So,
spren. We
yeah.
found out he almost bonded it, but
Yeah.
didn't quite get there. He got killed right before he bonded
So
it.
Yeah.
Jeff,
The thing
Manny,
is-
and Brett get a point for that one.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a.
Wait, but did
But-
Manny get a point for this one?
You did. Manny got a
No.
point for this one.
I'm saying he didn't have a spend because he didn't bond it.
Yeah.
He
did have it.
He
No,
didn't
no, no,
have
he-
a
So-
no, there could be a sprint following him. That
Yeah,
doesn't mean
he
it's
had a
his sprint.
sprint. He just wasn't a.
Because he didn't fully bond it. So the thing
Skybreaker,
is
whatever
that
they're
we
called.
discussed
He didn't
this.
make the oaths.
We talked about it. He didn't make the oath, but when you have a spren, your spren is just following you for a long time, like trying to bond
So
you.
Lopin has a sprint.
He did, yeah. But it's
Well, I
different.
mean, but that's not. He's not
Yeah.
bonded. So he's not.
Yeah, he is bonded. He is bonded.
Well, Lopin.
But remember,
I would just say like that.
listen though. Time out. You got to understand that.
like
Remember,
this.
there's a difference
I don't agree with
between
this.
time out.
Are you serious right now, though?
Yeah, seriously. So remember that the first spren would come out and just select a human. Later, when those humans selected other humans, it was like having squires.
Yeah.
And then the other spren would be drawn to that human and then watch the humans that were interacting with them. That was called squiring. It was how they recruited in the long run. But
Yep.
actually, Elokar, without
V
being
for
a recruit
victory.
or a squire, had his own spren following him for some time, hence the shadows in the mirrors and that he would see.
What was the actual wording of the Brett bet? Was it that he would bond a spren or that he had a spren?
No, it was had his spren. We
Then
did
he-
discuss that, though. What did it mean?
He was like on the verge of bonding it.
Yeah.
He was.
And he could have.
And I was
But he
under
didn't.
I was under the assumption that we were arguing pretty hard over whether that bond happened or
Okay.
not.
It could be.
Yeah, was
I
there
wrote
another
had a
bet
spren.
later about
and
the
I
bond?
think clearly he had a spren.
He clearly had a sprint.
He
did.
Clearly had a
He
spren.
clearly
Now,
had a
if
spend
we
on him.
say-
he
if
was
we say,
right there
though-
bonding him, but he didn't. Bond
He
him.
almost did, but didn't. Yeah. So, how about we
So
do
what-
this?
what's-
I'm going to take the point.
We'll
You
take
did.
the point, but
Manny
we'll all do
Manny
the shot.
got a point. Jeff got a point.
Manny,
And
what's up?
Brett
We'll all do the
also got
shot,
a point.
though.
Anything?
There's no more.
There's no more?
Oh, all right.
I
Hang
already did
on.
a drink.
Here we go.
Oh, here.
Have some. Finish that. I'm not mixing that with my glorious sake.
Dude, I only got a little bit of wild
This is-
turkey left here.
It's soju.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Go.
you have to finish that first.
That's so
What do you
true.
want?
Not,
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't want.
It's okay.
Don't mix
Just
it.
sake
All
or
right.
soju.
Yeah. All right. So we'll all do this together, but Maddie and I are taking
All
a
right.
point.
To honor.
You guys got a point already.
He's got no
Come
money.
on, now.
Don't say that.
To honor.
To honor.
To honor. And specifically honor Spren.
Yes. All right, folks. Comment. By the way, if you think we're totally crazy because we were discussing something totally different back in episode 15, just comment. It'd be fun. We don't mind being wrong and drinking more. Okay.
Especially Jeff.
That's why I'm okay with the handicap. All right. Episode 16, guys. We're almost there.
All right.
Does Renarin know Adolin killed Sadeas or not?
Oh, do we even know
That's
this?
a good bet. right
This is
there.
what we bet, and I think...
I thought we found out he did know.
I think we found
Yeah,
out that he
this
did.
is
He
answered.
had foresight.
This is
He could
confirmed.
see the future.
Yeah.
It was confirmed because he even saw
Was
his
it
own death and Dalinar's potential demise.
I don't.
Are we confirmed that he knew that, though? I don't remember.
I think
Well,
we
he-
are. I'm
He
pretty
had
sure
a
we
moment.
are.
He had
Are
a
we?
moment where he kind of said, like, "Hey,
Didn't Adolin confess to Renarin? And Renarin's like, yeah, I already know, bro.
He confessed to his
Did
Shaolin. Shaolin.
Shalon. Yeah.
Shaolin.
Well,
sounds like
Renarin
fuck
came
that
up
guy,
to
I
him
don't give a
once
shit.
and said, "Hey, don't worry about it. It's cool. Like, I get you." And then kind of went away. And Adolin was like, And then later we found out that Renarin has the ability to foresee pretty much all the futures.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Which
Tower and
remember that's a part of Odium's
I mean,
abilities.
if you guys want
part
to
of
count
Odium?
that as him
Anything in
knowing,
the
I
future
would
is
I
Odium.
would agree with it, but I don't think that that's a for sure thing.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
let me at least read.
Let's close it,
what's-
and then there
what's
could
the
be a
bet?
double shot.
There could
in
be a
effect
double.
later.
Yeah.
I think that's
the-
going to come down to. I have a feeling most likely that's just going to come down to interpretation. I don't think we'll ever get closure on that. I think we'll probably.
This was actually a team
I
bet.
think the best way to get closure is just to
Discuss
send,
it?
This was actually a team bet, guys.
Yeah, let's
find out.
let's find
Guys.
out. Let's send him a little tweet right now.
Guys, this was a team bet. This was a team bet.
It was on me.
So everyone agree?
Yeah, we all agreed. Manny, see if you could find something. We all agreed.
What is this
that-
about?
We all agreed that.
Did Renarin know?
Yeah,
that
we all agreed that he
I'm already
did.
That
looking
he
it up.
did.
So we
I'm
said
not
team bet.
sure.
So we should probably send him a tweet or let's send him a tweet.
Yeah.
Hell,
Do
all
it.
right.
Do
All
it.
right, folks, we're going to send Brandon
he's bound to
Sanderson a tweet.
respond.
Hopefully he'll respond.
And
if he
if you
doesn't, let
could-
us know what you think. We think he did.
Yeah.
And if you could
please
retweet
let us
it
know what
back
you guys
at
think.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know what you think, because I really want to know what everybody else thinks about this. I don't remember the exact details of everything surrounding this, so those are going to be important probably with this
Oh,
interpretation.
by the way, the first bet with Elokar.
Shalon narrowed her eyes. What had gotten into him? She glanced toward Renarin, who still stood up above on the walkway around the empty pool. He watched Adolin with unblinking sapphire eyes. He was always a little strange, but he seemed to know something she didn't.
Yeah.
I think he implies that he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think he does. We'll tweet just to be
I
safe.
think so.
We'll tweet just to be safe. Let us know what you think. We think he knew.
Yeah.
By the way, this proves that we said the first bet was Elokar had a spren that was just had a spren.
Oh, because this
Because
is
later we
bounding.
talked about what the spren was and did he bond.
Okay,
bond it,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
first bet, by the way,
Because I knew we
Andrew?
had a bet on that.
first bet, did Elokar have a spren? That was accurate.
That was just that.
Just
Yeah.
that. Okay. So you gave the points, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. So this bet is much harder.
Oh, God.
What was Elokar's spren? And oh shit.
What?
And will it bond
Will it
somebody
bond?
else?
Oh, bond
was that
somebody
the bet?
else. Did we? Is that
Would we
answered?
make a Brett bet on that?
This
If
is
we
right
didn't
at the
know
end of
if
the
he had
book.
one.
Well, this is later.
Yeah.
But we found out that was the last sentence of the book.
That was the last sentence of the well, not the last sentence, but it was the last chapter with
Yeah.
Wit. It was with Wit, and that because I just edited that episode, and I was really pumped.
But why did we make a bet on whether if we had a Brett bet on does he have a spread? Why would
Yeah,
we make a
'cause this
Brett
isn't
bet
book
on?
three.
Because we felt it was answered. It is book 3
No,
now.
no, but the answer came the last chapter of the book.
Yeah, we skipped. By the way, we went from episode 16 to episode 22 without any Brett
Brett
bets.
bets. Jeez.
So we are on
Damn.
episode 22 now, folks. So
Right?
we are deep in the third book. So
We're deep in the third
yeah, yeah, we're deep in the third book.
I might need you to stop.
All right, let me just read what we said. So the wager, it was a double wager, so double points.
Okay.
It was Elikar's Spren a cryptic? And that I brought this one up because I remember.
But why did
arguing
we
that.
bring it up if we didn't know if he had a spren?
We
Because we didn't know. We all agreed that he did.
Well, we found out the last.
He was
chapter
already
of the
dead.
book.
didn't.
He's already
It
dead
was
by
the
this
last
point.
sentence of the book that we found
No.
out.
No, it was in the second book that we found out.
He got
Found
killed.
out, and then we found out
already-
later in the third book he
This is
almost
a
bonded
third
it.
book one?
We already talked about the bet where we had a bet on whether he had a spren or not.
That was
like 4
way
bets
in the
ago.
other book.
Okay.
We just skipped several episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're on episode 22 now. Elikar's already dead. He already almost bonded it. Kaladin freaked out. Remember all that? Okay.
Yeah.
So, the bet was,
Yeah.
was Elikar's Spren a cryptic? And will it bond somebody else? And then we argued a lot, because I remember editing this
Yeah.
one, and we defined it as somebody else that we know.
Right,
how we
right,
argued
right,
it.
right.
And I was pumped at this. And somebody else should be pumped at this too, because they got it as well.
Oh.
All
What is
right.
it?
So I said, yes, it is a cryptic, and yes, it will bond somebody we know. Ben said, no, no. Manny said, no, yes. Manny thought it was ink spren. I remember this when I edited it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cryptic. Manny thought it was an ink spren because he thought is Yasna's sister, but Ivory thinks he's different than most ink spren. This was Manny's argument. I remember this. Manny said, it's different than most ink spren. That ink spren, Ivory probably went with Yasna because it's like different. Yasna is different than everyone else. And most other ink spren probably veer towards somebody like her brother, Elokar. But they're
So
both
that's
ink
one
spren.
fail, one successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Right?
said yes,
Okay.
yes. Ben said no, no. Manny said no, yes. Brett said no, yes. So
Brett gets one.
he said it's not a cryptic, but it will bond somebody we know. And then Captain said yes, yes. He said it's a cryptic and it will
So
bond
wrong.
somebody we know.
No, wrong,
right,
but
right.
yes.
You're right.
No, oh yeah. So I was
wrong, but
yes,
correct.
right. Ben was no, no. Manny was wrong, right. Brett was wrong, right. Andrew was right, right.
Oh shit! All right,
You were correct, dude.
God damn.
So
All right.
what's the fucking answer?
So wait, that was partly right?
I don't.
The answer
it was a
I don't know what the
cryptic.
question
He
was.
The
He
answer
was
is-
definitely a cryptic,
and he bonded with
and he
Wit.
bonded with Wit.
Because
Also,
at the
I don't
end,
know what
Wit
the-
offered him truths to bond with him.
What?
I have
Wit.
Wit took him and said, "Come, little one." The pattern entered his hand or whatever, and then he said, "I have lots of truths for you."
Yeah.
So Wit, by the way, already has powers of.
He's like a fucking herald or some shit.
No, he's not a herald. He's from another world.
Why
Yeah.
would I mean? But that's just
Also,
no,
I don't know.
Maybe you should watch the episodes when I release them, motherfucker.
I wasn't there for this episode. This was the one that I wasn't there for.
Oh, you're right. You weren't there.
But
You should've
I think
been.
I remember coming back and be like, why would you ever bet on that? Like, what spurs the idea that... Because we never bet that...
Watch
Adam-
the episode and you'll see how it
But
organically
you never
came
bet
up.
that, like, every person that died that had a spren, like, all of a sudden where their spren goes.
In the very beginning of book 1, I talked about how I think
did.
it's a cryptic, and everyone else, because he sees shadows, and I was like, it's like Shallan, and then other people were saying different things, and then in the end, it turned out to be that. And so
We also had they probably maybe they finished the series, I don't know, but I remember on that episode when we were talking about if it's a cryptic, we had a comment. I forgot from who.
yeah, it was a comment from a follower.
And
I forget
Amelia,
as well.
I think maybe said it was a cryptic.
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Anyway,
I remember that.
thanks for commentary, guys, and chime in if you disagree. I'd like to hear. Right now, we're closing it, but
Yes.
we're willing to open anything back up. So, okay, next. Will Zeth align with Kaladin?
Oh,
Now,
That's answered.
no, this is
answered.
that's answered.
it's answered. Because he
Oh,
down
damn!
low.
Our responses are different than I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that's a yes, because Kaladin lines it.
Yes
down.
is the correct
It has to
answer.
be.
Yeah.
Yes is the
So
correct
yes.
answer. Yeah.
I'm just-
I
I'm just
said
saying
It has to be, right? Yeah.
I said yes. Ben said no. He's splitting the fuck apart. Ben was thinking he's too much like me. He's going somewhere.
This does have a potential to flip on us, though.
It does.
Yeah.
Because if they break apart later, we have to reopen it.
Yeah.
And do
It does,
double.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do double.
Yep. So right now, I said yes. Ben said no. Brett said yes. Manny said no. Andrew said no. Sorry, guys. Josh, you weren't here for this one either. It's still episode 22. I remember this was the episode that he wanted to go see a movie with his wife, and we were all planning on seeing the movie, and then we're like, why'd you leave early?
Yeah, why'd you leave early? We were all gonna go see the movie right when we were done filming.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That was a good movie, guys. I mean, good.
Man.
It was a good movie,
Nonde.
Captain,
Manny.
on you.
You got my
baby.
elbow tap?
Compay. As they say in Ireland, slonja.
Okay.
As they say in Korea, kampe.
Dude, we got a wide open one,
Another
guys.
big shot.
Wide open.
I'll take a little.
Wide open. All right, here we
Dude,
go.
it's literally tied for the lead right now.
Oh
Again,
shoot!
Brett.
Is it me?
Me and you, baby.
Yeah.
And Ben's only one behind. Ben
Yeah,
is only
yeah,
one
yeah, let's
behind.
do it.
Captain, how many far behind am I now? Am I creeping up a little bit?
You are. Yeah, you are
is
actually.
he past
you
Manny?
are. You are. Let's see. No. Well, yes. Jeff has passed Manny by one. Jeff has passed Manny by one.
Yeah!
It's pretty close.
All right, guys, there's only two more.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
How far behind am I?
100.
Only by one behind Jeff.
All right. Oh,
What the fuck?
No, but I mean, like, how far behind am I? You and Brett.
Oh.
And Brett, 5 now.
I'm the best.
all right. All right.
4 behind
Guys.
Ben.
Guys,
All right,
this
guys,
one
last
is
two.
wide open still.
All right.
All right. Let me actually write wide open.
Good.
Wide open. Okay.
Dude, that would be amazing if it ended up being a 3-way tie
Oh,
between
I
me,
thought it meant
Hitman,
like a
and
three-way.
Director.
What would be amazing, Andrew, is that at the end of this podcast, I am the winner.
By
That
the way,
would be
man, you
amazing.
probably got at least 7 books to win still, so you're fine.
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine. As long as you
You
get
got-
one correct each.
You got time to go, baby.
All right, here we go.
Nobody
Ready?
else does.
All right, here we go. Does the Stormfather eventually give Dalinar swordplate?
Yeah, we don't know.
I wrote swordplate.
Sword plate.
Sword,
shard
shard sword.
I wrote
Shard
swordplate.
sword.
Wait, he did.
And no.
That wasn't the bet.
It's 2 bets. It's does the Stormfather eventually give Dalinar shard plate? And then part 2 is, does he give Dalinar a shard blade?
Yeah, does he?
/ become one for Dalinar by choice.
Because he got forced into one
Right.
temporarily.
Right.
I said wide open.
I still agree with what we kind of alluded to when we were taking this bet, though. There's potential for a lot of disagreement with this one.
Yeah.
Because there may be a point where every now and then he does, but he doesn't consistently. Like,
We
he may be
defi-
like, oh, right now is pretty important,
But
so
that's-
I'll be...
We define that by choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as he's not
So as long as
forced,
he does it once.
Yeah. As long as he's not forced.
Okay.
It didn't count when he like kind of did it to open the.
So he doesn't
the
have
gate.
to be the full, like, fucking every time I summon you, you're coming to me. But if he does it by choice once...
By choice once.
Okay.
Okay. So here's how we said this.
So we don't know.
Wait, let's wait for the captain to come back. Actually,
We don't know, but I still feel a yes that
I think he has to.
well, what I don't know. So I still let
So
me tell
do
you
guys
what we all
think?
thought.
Like,
So
without reading the bets,
okay,
what was the bet? Like the
will Dalinar? Will the Stormfather be allow Dalinar to have shard plate? Although we think that might have
Shard
something to do with
plate?
the
Not shard
subspren. We think that might have something to do with the subspren, but
It's both.
shard plate
We have
first.
2 parts.
There's 2 parts to this. 2 points to this one. So we said shard plate and shard blade by choice.
By choice. Will
Not
he
by
become
force.
his shard blade by
Right.
choice?
by Dalinor's choice.
No, by the Stormfather's
Stormfather's
choice.
Oh.
choice. Not if
Stormfather
Dalinar.
accepts Dalinar's right to do it.
If Dalinar forces the Stormfather into being a shard blade and he's resistant, that
doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
No, if it's and it becomes Zellblade anyways, it counts.
No, because he already did that to open the keyhole, and Stormfather was pissed at him.
Yeah.
Super pissed at him. So we said by choice. So here's how this went. I said...
Or I guess a better way to say that would be willingly.
Willingly, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I said, yes, he'll get Shard Plate, and yes, eventually the Stormfather will become a Shard Blade for him by choice, willingly.
Almost positive I said the same thing.
Ben said no to Shard Plate, but yes, he's eventually going to become willingly a
Shard Blade.
So that's a
Sword.
1
Yeah.
for Ben then?
No, this is
We
wide
don't
open.
know
Captain.
either of these yet.
Wide
Okay.
open.
Oh,
Wide
That's
open.
really hard to come across.
I'm just letting you know what
I
we
just feel
said.
like
Okay.
he's gonna
This
cook
is wide
somebody.
open, folks. We're
Yeah.
not telling this
Fucking
one at all.
Blackthorn.
Wide open. I said yes,
Easy
yes to both.
Yeah.
Ben said no, he won't need Shard. I remember this because Ben said he's not even going to need Plate. He's a leader role, but eventually he'll need a blade.
He'll need a
and
blade.
He'll willingly do it. Captain said he won't need either.
Okay.
Whoa.
No. Josh also said no. Brett said both yes.
Okay.
Manny said both yes.
Sorry, Brett, you're screwed.
No, I think yes.
Wow.
I think this is going to be the first one you get right.
I think Manny is going to have a turnaround. Okay. So, by the way, guys, that was episode 23. That is our second to last Brett bet. And
Whoa.
that's wide open. So there's no points assigned to this. It's wide open. Okay.
No points.
Now we are moving on to the very final, at least for this round, through books 1
I hope
through
I
3.
lose because I still got some soldiers.
No, we're all doing
I hope
it.
I lose because I
Whatever's
still have
left
some
is getting
booze.
done, babies.
You guys
All
want
right.
to drink?
For everybody that didn't hear,
Oh!
maybe just stole Josh's.
No, I thought.
God, who would steal someone's joke like that?
Pretty much accurate.
Ben, that's you
All right, guys.
all the time.
All right, folks, online. This is it. This is the final Brett bet that we have
Final Brett
open
bet.
to this point. It's
Don't
from
steal
episode 25, not
extraordinaire.
26.
Okay.
26 was our extension of episode 25 anyway.
Yeah.
Here's what we said. This one is still wide open, but I want us all to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
2 wide opens.
Let's hear it.
Everybody drinks on this one.
Yeah.
We're all drinking
Yeah.
regardless.
don't
So
have
here
any
we go.
more drink.
Is Zeth, Sansan Villano, going to kill all the Shin leadership, cleansing them? And the wager was a drink. This is Josh's, actually. I remember this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A drink and 1 week without stepping on stone. And taking a drink every time you need to step on stone.
No stone.
That's all right.
No stone
I have
stepping.
concrete leading up to my fourth
Yeah,
place.
but no, here's the rule, though. Here's the rule. Brett clarified this. He said, what? If I step on it, is it every step? No. It's just
okay.
1 drink when you have to step on stone, and while you're on it, it's just that 1 drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Once
Now,
you
what
get off it,
constitutes stone? Is it like
you
rock?
said concrete counts.
All right.
So you said that. All right. So I remember this one because I just released this episode and edited it, and I remember you were very specific about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
for this catch up episode, we basically just did a shot each, but once we kind of get into the role of doing this properly,
The person who starts
will
it to do the
eventually
wager.
have
Yeah.
a wager.
We'll have a wager.
Yeah, we kind of
So.
ignored the wagers this time because some of them we had wagers, some of them we didn't. We were kind of still working our way through it, but
We were, yeah.
we'll
So,
get better. It'll get
for
more
this
consistent.
one. Here's how. This is what we said. For
Yeah.
this. So hopefully your opinions haven't changed since you read the very end of the 3rd book.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he going to kill the Shin leadership, cleansing them? Andrew says yes.
Of course.
Josh says no, not all of them.
Alright.
Ben says yeah.
Of course.
Brett says no.
Ooh.
Manny says no.
Sorry.
I say yeah.
Yeah,
Going down.
We're not liking our chances on this one.
All right, guys. That was it. That was your Brett Bet episodes. We're all caught up.
That was it.
Andrew.
Wow.
For everybody, this game is far from over thanks to Sanderson's
yeah.
fact that he's got a lot of books to
Yeah.
write on
We
this.
still
We
have about
have
12
some
years
scores
of
that are
this, guys.
still in the.
12 years of this open tally. All right. So
We have
here we
some
go.
scores that are still in the
Yeah.
in the mix.
Captain,
Are we ready
Captain.
for the final total?
Yes.
The final
Captain,
tally.
go down.
I'm ready for it.
Captain, recite
Captain.
the name and the score.
All right. Final tally in last place with 9 successful votes is Josh. Cherry.
However, keep in mind that he missed an
Keep
episode.
in mind,
We had
you
two,
guys
and he
had
missed both 2
several
months.
nullified episodes.
Nullified.
So there was a lot of nullified marks on
And
both
remember,
of you
I got a
guys'.
few right, Josh, that you weren't there to pick up on. Okay.
All right, in 4th place, who had a lot of, who had no nullified scores, but still ended up getting 4th place, is Manny with a score of 11.
No.
2 points for Manny, Josh. 2 points for Manny.
Manny. Next, with a score of 12, only one more, with many nullified marks, is the Demon. Jeff. Next, with a score of 13, lucky 13.
Oh, only 1 point more
is
than me.
Hitman
Hitman!
in
Wait a minute.
3rd place, I guess?
I'm
and
only 2
tied.
away from Ben.
You are only 2 away from Ben. And
Here I thought
in
I
1st
thought.
place,
Dude,
tied
you're in it.
with a total score of 15, is me and the director.
Oh.
Both tied.
Good
I'm
job,
only behind
guys.
Wow.
by 3.
Wow.
This.
Dude,
Dude, that was pretty close, man. We were all fairly close. Despite all of your guys' nullified scores, you guys were still in the running.
Yeah.
Josh, to taking it over. Wait, no, don't take your shot yet. Let me switch. Okay.
What are we doing? All right, let's throw a shot.
Do your shot.
All right,
Wait,
guys.
wait.
Ben, you need a shot.
Damn it, Ben.
We gotta end it with this.
Dude, even though Josh and Jeff also had
Oh,
nullified
Mikey.
scores,
We're
they were
so
only like
close to
2 or
getting
3
close.
behind.
All right. Ben, have that anyway.
So hungry.
All right, guys. Folks, comment on all of this. Without further ado, we appreciate you checking out. This is our 1-year anniversary episode we have released now. We started, our first episode came out January 30th of 2018.
Yes.
This
Which
episode
was probably last week.
is-
By the time this airs, maybe. I
No,
don't know.
no.
You're gonna release these
This
both the same
episode
day?
will be released January
All
30th
right.
of 2019 in a few
Whoa!
days. It will be exactly 1 year when you're watching this. So
You're gonna release both in the same day.
And also remember to root for the underdog.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm
All
releasing
right.
both.
All right, baby.
I'm releasing both episodes at once.
2
so-
episodes in one day. A
Cheers.
bonus 1-year episode.
Cheers. Good job,
Nice.
guys. All right.
Anyone watching YouTube, comment on how big Manny said it, how many times.
All right, Captain, if I lose you, I promise I will
with
call you
my
back
head.
right away. Thanks again for joining us for this episode of Lit Literature. If you liked us, please check out our social media at Lit Literature 1 at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't hesitate to join in on the conversation. We appreciate the conversation, the questions, book recommendations, anything of that sort. Join in right on the social media websites. And don't forget to check us out at our website, litliterature.com, and our upcoming projects, though there aren't many now besides Lit Literature, you can find at lyket.net, Lyket. We do have a Patreon account, but if you truly want to support us, please like and share. Cheers.